What's up, guys? It's Black Youth. You saw the title, and if you don't get it, then let me tell you it. So, for example, let's say I'm going to do a random, and whoever I land on, the next superstar I do, and we're going to judge them. So, if you get it now, you get it now. So, let's do this. Da Vinci. I think it's Da Vinci. So, Da Vinci that wins that one. Gunther. Cora Jade versus who? Honestly, I'd say I'm just gonna do Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Wait, where was it? There. Honestly, I'm doing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let it go. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Henry. So I'm doing Cora Jade. Mr. McMahon. Honestly, R-Truth, because R-Truth is funnier, and he's more of a wrestler than Vince McMahon ever was. So he's a champion, he's a Royal Rumble winner, but honestly, it's R-Truth all the way. Liv Morgan. I'd say, with what in the past year Liv Morgan has done, I would say Liv Morgan, but if we're doing it all, like, their accomplishments, like just their accomplishments and all, like not as like a star, it's going to be Natalya. But if we're to start as a star, then no doubt it's going to be Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan again. Carmella. Honestly, Carmella was, I think this one has to go to Carmella. She's a former 2-time Miss Money in the Bank. Charlotte. Aaliyah. Charlotte all the way. Dexter. Drew all the way, because Drew, he is a former champion. Like, he's done 3 MB. He has reinvented himself multiple times. That's why it's going to be Drew. Titus. Honestly, Titus. With how goofy he is and how funny he is, it's Titus. Karen. Marital. For me, honestly, it's Marital, because I find him like funny and like cringe, and like that guy that the jokester and like your Call of Duty game is gonna try to be like that funny guy that is like a troll and everything. So that's why I'm picking. Everyone's just gonna argue in the comments saying, "You're actually bad. I hate you." Grayson, Kofi, let's give it like 10 years. Grayson Waller might be the best superstar of all time, but now he's not. CM, is that even fair? Like in work, skills, like behind the scenes, Ricochet. Because they literally stole an idea behind. It's hard to say the joke. But CM Punk all the way. This is actually the hardest one. With what Chris Jericho has done for WWE, like, he was like the star in 2000, in 1999. Because, like, he was the slick guy in the evasion angle with WCW and ECW and WWE. And that's why, and I think Chris Jericho has this one, but it's really tight. Becky all the way. No comments needed. Angel and Mansoor. Honestly, with what Angel's done in his career, it's Mansoor. Honestly, just Mansoor. He has his Saudi streak. Dakota Kai, and honestly, Dakota Kai, I guess, because I'm not the biggest fan of Damage Control, but what is she doing? Like, like, tell me something right now. Let me find it real quick. Where is it? Whatever. But she is like not really my style. Aaliyah, Bailey all the way. Do I even have to speak? Happy Corbin and Big E. With what Big E's done in his career, it's definitely Big E. But with what Happy Corbin has turned his career into, like from the guy that literally no one cared about on the screen with the horrible Money in the Bank thing, into like a comical gimmick with Mad Cop Moss turned into a heated rivalry. I think that right now, like at this moment, Biggie hasn't done anything. Hope you get better, Biggie, in the hospital. Hope you get better. One subscribe on this video is one prayer for Biggie. But honestly, right now, Biggie. Because Baron Corbin, like I said with Grayson Waller, he might be the best guy in 10 years. But right now, not that good. Gunther. Again. Ridge Holland. Honestly, Gunther, he's probably going to pass the Honky Tonk Man's reign, and that's amazing for him. So I'm picking Gunther. Natalia again. Dana Brooke. Honestly, is there an option to pick no one here? Like, they haven't really done anything with their careers. I guess Dana, because, you know, she had that, like, strength gimmick, and I still think she does. Commander? Cedric. With what Cedric did, like, 2 years ago with the Hurt Business, it would have been Cedric. But Commander Aziz, like, has done usually, I don't think that he's that good. Because, let me explain. He's usually there for, like, Apollo and everything. I don't know if they split up. I don't really watch WWE. But, honestly, Commander Aziz is on, like, a different level from everyone. Like, I'm not saying, like, he's the best. Like, I don't mean like that. But I mean, like, he's on, like, a different tone. Like, the Giants have to climb an entire other ramp. Andre the Giant climbed the mountain. He's the best Giant of all time, by far. And Braun Strowman climbed his way up also. But Commander Aziz, not really much, so I'm picking Cedric. Bianca. Hard to beat Bianca. This is literally the hardest matchup of all time. Honestly, with what Bianca's done with the title, and like against Sasha and everything, if it was like a year ago, I would say Rhea Ripley. But now Bianca. But with what Rhea has actually done, and if she was given a chance, she would actually do this. She's actually a good star. So I'm picking Rhea. Johnny, Jinder. Like, I do not want to hinder the Jinder. You know what I mean? And Jinder Mahal had a good title reign. He used his managers to cheat a lot, so he'd get the win. Wow, now he sounds like a lot like Roman Reigns. That's weird to think about. And Johnny Gargano has had like a lot of 5-star classics, like with Tommaso Ciampa and DIY, Chef's Kiss. And, like, there's matches, like, I didn't watch them, I've only heard of them, but, honestly, great. They sound like the greatest match of all time, honestly. And I know the heated rivalry of Tommaso turning on Johnny, because, like, what they're doing with Johnny right now, honestly, horrible. What they did with him, like, a year ago was even worse, but he's just, like, in a stale point in his career. Like, Edge in 2021, actually. which was the point before he after he returned, but before his feud with Randy Orton. Whatever that was, it's like that. But I have to pick Johnny. Massey, Tyler Bate. Massey has a good run right now with the models and everything. I think that's Massey. Cody, you can't really beat Cody. This is the hardest matchup. Cody in the past year, chef's kiss. Seth Rollins in total though, like everyone's gonna say Cody like that. And I know Cody is like a great star, but honestly, he's overrated so much. Like, I love Cody and everything. He's like one of the best stars in the WWE right now. But I'm gonna pick Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins is on a whole different level. He's been in the WWE for about the same amount of time, while also being in FCW as Cody Rhodes, been in WWE. But honestly, it's just Seth Rollins. Damian? I honestly do not know who the second guy is. Like, I do not know what they're doing with him, if anything. Like, they've had him booked on the shows probably for like 8 months now. Like, I've never seen this guy in my life. Damian Priest wins automatically by default. Angel again. Mr. McMahon. Johnny again. Johnny, do I really have to speak? LA Knight. LA Knight is amazing. He is like the voice of The Rock, but like he talks like Stone Cold. Like he has like that redneck energy like Stone Cold. And he has that voice and like that tone and like that winning voice of The Rock. And he like those two mashed together into one. Ludwig Kaiser, on the other hand, give them both another 10 years and they might be like the greatest two people against each other. Like I said with other people, if they're given a chance, they're good. Drew McIntyre. Who's he going against? Sheamus. I liked their tag team, and Sheamus has done a lot for like the company. Like Sheamus does a lot for the company, but they just use him wrong. He would be a great role as like a heel, but he's not put it in the right heel position right now. So if he was like another 5 years and he's going into like a feud, like a good feud with someone like who actually deserves to go against Sheamus for his like final run. Because honestly, right now no one cares about Sheamus, but everyone's gonna say I miss him when he's like gone. No, you did not. No, you did not. So I'm gonna pick Drew just because of what he did in like the COVID. He carried the COVID period. Carmelo Hayes, Sami Zayn. Is this really even a thing? Like, if we're talking what they did in NXT, it's Carmelo Hayes all the way. But if we're talking about like pushing the WWE more into comedy and like showing off how like funny and like how goofy he can be in the ring, it's Sami. I think it's just Sami in total. Sami Zayn again. Jey Uso. This is the hardest one. Jey Uso just turned himself into like a megastar. Like when he didn't acknowledge the Tribal Chief thing, he's like manipulating everyone. That was a great storyline, like one of the best storylines. And I still think that they're equally tied because they were aligned together for a long time, and that's what made a good bond between them. Like if you give like a duo who are like opposites always attract. Unless it's Jack Swagger and the Great Khali. That is a horrible tag team. I think I'm gonna choose Jay, just because of what he did during COVID. Angel, Tyler Breeze, automatically. Ronda. I don't care what people say, Ronda. Johnny versus Veer Johnny. Is it even a question? I think we should do our final one. So let's go. That's hard. That would be a hard-hitting match, like, if they went against each other. Honestly, right now, it's Jimmy Uso. But give him, like, 5 years, he might be the best star of all time. Like I said with other people, if you give people that are young a chance when they're a little bit older and, like, they've gotten what they deserve, give them a title right now. So on this matchup, I think I'm going to go with Jimmy Uso. Okay, guys, if you want a part 2, let's get this video to 80 likes. I know I might be asking for so much with like 80 likes, because that's like a lot for us usually. So I just beg you, I'm trying to grow this channel. I hope to be like a big YouTuber sometime, because I want people to like know me as like one of those good YouTubers that everyone enjoys. Like, I don't want to be remembered as a weird YouTuber that's like so cocky and everything. So I just hope that if you can support this channel, and it doesn't cost you anything to like this video. It doesn't cost you a single penny. Also, it doesn't cost you a single penny. It doesn't cost you a single penny to just subscribe and like this video. Because if you subscribe, it means so much to me. Like, I will literally... Like, it literally makes me so happy when I'm checking and I gain more subscribers. So I just want you guys to know that, and I'm taking time out of my day, like, almost every week. I take out, like, 3 hours of my day just to record videos and also broadcast on my Twitch, BTAK Blacktooth. And honestly, it's just an adventure that it's been on this channel. It's been such an adventure from when I started thinking it was so easy to now realizing that it's a real journey, and like you have to go through a lot of stuff in YouTube. So I beg you guys that you guys just appreciate like what I've given you guys. Hope you enjoyed, and bye.